This is a simple multi-step equation with variable on the left side and on the right side. Let's use the mat to set this up. The left side is 3x, so each blue pawn represents an x, so this will be 1x, 2x, 3x. And on the right side, it's an x plus 4. Remember, in a balanced scale, what we do to one side of the equation, we need to do to the other side of the equation. Since I have a blue pawn on the left side and the right side, let me go ahead and remove it to balance it. I am going to subtract an x. So in this case, I am left with 2x on the left side and 4. The next step is to divide the 4 among the two blue pawns. So let's go ahead and divide it by 2 on both sides of the equation. Swapping the 4 as 2 plus 2. Now you can see each pawn takes on the value of 2. So therefore, x is equal to 2. Start with a simple multi-step equation with variables on both sides with a negative variable on the right side of the equation. 2x equals negative x plus 6. Let's use the mat to solve this. The first thing we need to remember is the blue pawn represents a positive x and the white pawn represents a negative x. So on the left side we have 2x, 1x, 2x. On the right side we have negative x. So we have the white pawn to represent the negative x plus 6. Remember, what we do to one side of the equation, we need to do to the other side of the equation. However, if you realize, we cannot take anything off the mat since one of them represents a positive and the other one represents a negative. So I cannot remove the white pawn to balance out the blue pawn the way it is set up. Let's bring in the concept of zero pair. The zero pair indicates a negative number and its positive equivalent. When you add them together, it equals up to a 0. Negative 5 plus 5 is 0. The same applies for a negative variable combined with a positive variable of its equivalent is equal to 0. So let's go ahead and add a positive x to both sides of the equation. Without changing the equation value, I am going to add a positive x to both sides of the equation. Adding a positive x to both sides of the equation, on the left side you can see we now have 3x. The right side you now see we have a negative x and a positive x combined, which turns into a zero pair. Zero pair implies it's a 0. We can take them off the mat. You are left with a 6. I am going to swap the 6 with a 2 plus 2 plus 2. Dividing the 6 among the 3 pawns means I need to divide by 3 on this side and divide by 3 on this side, which means each pawn is going to take the value of 2. Therefore, you can see x is equal to 2.